We're gonna gear up with some smashing acorn soup, a hearty warming puree of roasted acorn squash, shallots and herbs, and a swirl of heavy cream, topped with a peppery pistachio Parmesan crostini. Each bowlful looks great and it even tastes better. I've got some acorn squash in the oven, kind of roasting down. I'm gonna start some shallots with a little bit of this olive oil, kind of caramelize these bad boys up. It's gonna be the basis of the soup. Okay, so I'm gonna get these down. Pan was super hot, so I didn't put my butter in yet, but let me throw a little butter in now. Some great flavor out of this. Okay, we'll just reduce the heat a little bit. Dutch oven was waiting for me to hurry up. And let them kind of go low and slow. I really want to pull some of the flavor out of this and let these caramelize. Let's take a look at that squash. That's what I'm talking about. Look at those bad boys all roasted up. The garlic in there, even a little bit of moisture inside of it, that's all flavor. My shallots look really nice in here. Now it's time to deglaze the bottom of this pan. We'll grab a little chicken stock for that. So that's what we've got. We're letting the acorn squash kind of cool down before we scoop it out, get it into here. I'm gonna deglaze with the chicken stock. This will be the base of the soup. Outrageous. I think it'd just be great like this, but we're making this dynamite soup, and I got some shallots and chicken stock doing time over here, simmering nicely. And inside of the squash, in the cavities, I put some shallots, so that roasted with them. Those are gonna go right into the soup. Actually, everybody's gonna go into the soup. Let me see, I've got the shallots, some roasted garlic. That'll be really nice. And then the squash meat itself goes right in. That'll make it nice and creamy. Just a touch of cayenne. Not too much, about a quarter teaspoon. And about the same on the white pepper. A little dried sage, we all know what that's like, the rub sage, okay? And then some savory, which you don't hear a lot of times. And this has kind of got like a little lemony, almost dried arugula idea, but a little bit more citrusy, okay? Some Worcestershire sauce, a tablespoon of that in. Okay, so let me just give this a quick little buzz. These immersion blenders, I love them because we don't have to take all the soup out and hit it into the blender right now and then pour it back in because I want to continue cooking. So I just sit here and do this, kind of get all the big pieces ground up, let it continue to simmer. Over to this acorn squash soup. Little olive oil goes in, some grated Parmesan cheese, just a touch. Adds a little bit of salt to that, but this was seasoned really nice. So we'll stir that around, okay? Now look at these crostinis I got sitting over here. Chopped up some pistachios, hit a little Parmesan cheese, buttered up that baguette, popped it in the oven, and look at that. This is not your everyday soup, but tell me that's not gonna be nice and hearty on a cold winter day, especially during the holidays. I'll just put a little, you see here, I'll use my spoon so it doesn't just kind of clump right in the middle. There we go. I like that one. Float that bad boy right on top of there. And now let me get a taste of that. The roasted acorn, the garlic was roasted with it, the shallots, the chicken stock, the savory.